So what happened last time?
Well, we went into a place and killed some fools. Did we do anything before that? I don't remember.
Yes, we did.
Oh yeah, right. We got to the. We were in the town. We were. Sorry. Does someone else want to actually have a recap rather than the most loose? I kind of remember something.
Go for it. Fill in the details.
We went to a town that was supposed to be philosophers. They're all dead. There's one weird guy philosopher. He tries to ask us weird questions. Some of us engage, some of us less so. And then we solve some puzzles. And then dispel the magic wind and murder some golems. Is that about right?
Basically.
Sounds good to me.
Basically.
Philosopher's name was, or if he was a philosopher, Jahimir, I believe, how it's pronounced. Yeah. And a statue tried to compel us. We resisted. And then we fought some folks. Some real badass folks. So I think you covered it.
Yeah.
There was also a Dow that was almost killed, but not quite.
All right, we made a friends with it. We kind of talked a guy down, or he talked us down. I forget how that went.
Sylvester, I think, was the one who did the talking.
So you find yourselves in the depths of this crypt. The two stone golems are rubble aside you, and there's a hallway leading out where once there was a boulder that Kessie moved. The Dow, one knee on the ground, barely recovered from near death, looks to you, Svestra, waiting for you to state your wish.
Oh right, you have a wish. I forgot about that. That's important.
I didn't write anything down because I knew it would be a hassle, but I think I'm just gonna go with I wish the portal in Nujiri was fixed and functioning to connect the Feywild and the material plane. And let the fates decide how that plays out.
Okay. The Tao says, "It is done," and then turns into dust that blows down the hallway as you hear a voice say, "I will return to the plane of Earth. Thank you for sparing me." What do you do now?
This is a dumb question.
Game
Just to
pause.
clarify. When you say plane of Earth, you mean like Earth, like the elemental plane of Earth,
Yeah.
not the material plane. Okay.
I
was like, what? All right, got it.
Well,
Game pause.
He would have called it, or she would have called it the Fissures of Malachite, which is the plane of Earth.
Okay. Cassie, do you want some healing?
I would accept healing. I've been better.
just lets me pull up my character sheet. Or whatever Takara would say. Ooh. Alright, Alistar, you heard her. Do some healing.
Just pulling up my character sheet.
Is someone
I mean, I don't need it like
out of
that.
points?
Let's
Not
see.
fully. We got some stuff left if needed.
Let's see. Trying to filter my spells based on what I have prepared. It's not letting me. That's fine. Let's see. 3rd level, 4th level. There. Okay. Let's see. Am I still? Do I still have a form activated? Am I still in my star form? Yes, I am. Okay. In that case, I will switch into Chalice. If I can remind myself how to do that again on the UI. There it is. I think. Yeah, features. Thought I had it. Where are you? Okay, well, I'm in Chalice form. So, and then I will target Cassie. I said I will target Cassie. There we go. And then
If you expand your starry form, that's where all the buttons are to activate the different
okay. And I will cast. Let's do Cure Wounds at 4th level. Let's see, and then that's. Oh, that's right. It's 2d8 now. So that would be 2, 4, 6, 8d8. Plus the Chalice, which I believe is another 2d8. Yes, it is. Okay. You may heal 32 damage.
We love that.
Not great, but hey, it'll do.
That's a fair amount.
You can thank the 2024 rules for that.
Yes, that is true. It is 2d8 now. I guess what I meant was not great relative to the dice that I rolled, but
yeah.
What does this do? If I click this, what happens? Does anyone want that?
I zoomed in.
It's in the chat. There's an item that somebody can grab, I think.
I don't know how that works, but
If you click on the where it says Mind Sharpener inside, it explains what it does, and somebody can drag it onto their character sheet to add it to their inventory.
It's cool.
it is a powerful casting item that I
It
think,
says attunement not required.
yeah, if it says it's not required, that does seem legitimate.
It lasts as long as Jay has knowledge of or Cassie has knowledge of the
Yeah, it's going to go away after in a minute.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, like in a minute. It's going to go away when I pop my ability again, which is like probably tomorrow. So it's just today. For today, you can pass some saves.
One of y'all should wear that.
Alistar, you got a lot of concentration shit.
I have quite a few. I do have quite a few.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here. It's gonna take me 10 minutes to make that, but I'm gonna make that and give it to Alistar.
Sweet.
Yeah, so anyone can take short rest if they want to.
Yeah.
Gladly.
Oh yeah, I should short rest too. Does that count as a short rest? I guess I don't know.
I feel silly that I have to ask this question, but I cannot, for the life of me, find this feature anymore. Chris, do you remember the feature that would allow me to use use of Channel Divinity to regain spell slots?
That might not be a thing anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering has happened.
Although, yeah, I don't think so. I will double check, but for now, let's assume that that is something that's been removed. Is that
Okay.
something you would want added back in, or
I mean,
'cause
it
we're
was
still-
helpful, but I have
'cause I
you
know
know,
some of the
there's
like
the
other things you can use it for now are different.
yeah. I mean, there's the homebrew rule for short rests, hit dice, right? So
Yes, that's
I have the sword ability, so I can make do.
Oh, they did give you a lot more channel divinity, so I think that's why they changed that. Because I think it comes back on a short rest now, and it didn't before.
Yeah, so now I have 3 instead of 2, and it does recharge 1 use on a short rest. Not all uses, but
yeah,
1.
but that still would be very powerful if that you could turn that into a spell slot with that.
Yeah.
That changes. So, all right. So we'll stick with how it is.
Yep. Sorry, just managing all the slots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anybody else doing stuff, or are we just waiting on me?
I did some little short resty things, but I'm not in a rush to do anything else.
Okay. I'm all good.
Wait, did
You
I
might work-
transform? Am I a? I'm a dwarf now, right? Did I re-dwarf? Is that where I'm at? I forget what I.
think so.
I believe so, yeah. You're a male dwarf now, if I recall.
Right, that's right. I was a dude.
Let's see if I can make that change real quick. Because you don't get halfling luck anymore. But y'all can feel free to start exploring some more.
Yeah, Kessie's been kind of sneaking out of the room quietly. Not sneaking, just like kind of wandering down this hallway, looking at the walls and stuff. kind of like looking back and then like looking at a wall again and looking back. Okay, there you go. Is there
We're
anything
still on
interesting about these
initiative.
little like holes?
Alright, so you'll head out into this room and start exploring a bit. Cassie's looking into some holes that are holes in the wall. Takara steps up to the stone pillar, and as she does so, there's a shriek as a shadow falls from the ceiling on top of her.
Oh, I was like, oh, I shrieked like, oh no, I'm falling. No, as in, ah, I'm gonna get you. Sorry, the noise was maybe bad.
Alright, so alright, so it wraps itself around you, Takara, and you are blinded. And we're gonna roll some initiative.
Sorry,
Noted.
folks. That was fast.
Oh wait, I gotta add the previous combat. And initiative.
I rolled a natural 20, which is a 17.
Cassie?
Sorry,
Alright.
my boobs are too white, so I didn't see the spinning in on my character.
It took me a second. I was like, what are you saying?
Good.
Your
So-
character portrait. Okay. I
Yeah,
was like,
the
what the
portrait
fuck?
has a big white spot in the middle of it, which makes it
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Nice rolling. But being clear is for noobs.
So Takara, you are up first because you got a natural 20. You can make an athletics check to try to break out of the cloaker as a action.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's do that. Don't have to tell me twice.
I know what this is. Thanks, Baldur's Gate 3.
I don't think I ever came across one, but there's plenty of that game that I haven't gotten to yet. Yeah, so that's enough. You break out, and so use your action. You still have movement and a bonus action.
Okay. Man. That looks creepy. I cannot move. The game is paused.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. I'm gonna move back here. And
Alright, it will make an opportunity attack
full control.
with its tail. Misses. Alistar, you're up.
Yeah, and I say, holy
Okay.
shit, there's a bird thing.
Do I have any knowledge on what this thing is, or
I just told you it's a bird thing.
do I have any more knowledge on what this thing is?
You can make a check with a skill of your choice, and the DC depends on the skill, as is the information you'll need.
Let's go with. What do I want to go with?
Oh, I did see a module for Foundry that I was thinking about installing but forgot. That does the same thing in Baldur's Gate, where you can right-click on an enemy and like see certain details about them. But it lets me like control what you can and can't see. So it's like if you do checks like this, I give you additional information. It's pretty cool. So maybe we'll have that next time.
Sounds neat. I guess we'll go with. Yeah, let's go with a nature check. Let's see what we can find.
So this is a creature called a cloaker. They live in dark places and avoid sunlight. It's actually harmful to them, or they're not used to it. They have some magic that makes them hard to spot, and they have a terrifying cry they unleash in combat to frighten their prey.
Okay. Sunlight, you say? I will test my theory as best I can. I'm going to switch to dragon form.
Mm-hmm.
And then... There we go. So I think I was in Archer and Chalice. I don't know why Archer wasn't activated. Now I'm in Archer and Dragon. There we go. And I will cast Moonbeam on this creature. See if it is close enough to sunlight to get a similar effect.
So, Constitution save.
Yes, sir.
And that meme of Dr. Manhattan just obliterating Rorschach.
Yes, I believe that does indeed fail. Let's see, damage.
Alright. Okay, so it says Moonbeam creates an area of dim light, which is not bright enough to have a negative impact on this creature.
Okay.
But you imagine that brighter light would impair it in some way.
Okay, so we're going in the right direction. We're just not quite there yet. Okay, that was my action. So in addition to that, I will also use my bonus action to fire an arrow at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah! Okay, I knew there was a way I could shoot the arrow at the thing. Where was it again? Was it features? No. Maybe? I'll just make a regular roll. And I believe does that include... Do I get yeah, I get a +5 to that because of wisdom. 45. 18.
To hit?
Okay.
Yeah, that
And
hits.
2d8 plus 5. That's 13 additional radiant damage. Then yeah, I'm going to stay right where I'm at.
I can't tell whose turn it is with this. Is it me? No. Okay. Okay, I figured it out.
So go to the Combat Encounters tab and right-click the icon to pop the tab out. So that's where you go.
I am going to
What does one at the top?
Hunter's Mark. Then I will begin hunting the mark and attack.
Oh, I did, I think, automate all the weapon mastery things that were recently added. So, That is a miss, though. But you get some inspiration.
Let's go. Then I will attack again.
Nice.
And to slightly move over.
Okay.
And end turn.
Alright, so it is slowed. Let's see. 5. Still has enough movement to fly over here. Stressor, it will try to wrap you up.
It has disadvantage if that's an attack roll.
Yes. What's the disadvantage from?
Displacement cloak.
Right. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so it still hits. I don't know if it. No, you take 12 damage. And did it blind you? No. Do this. There we go. I think you can disable the displacement cloak effect maybe, just to keep track that you lost it. Because it will then make 2 attacks on you. Yeah, as you're completely wrapped up in its wings. So its first attack, and the second attack misses. That's 0.
Yeah. Guess he wants to shoot it. So I guess he's gonna shoot it. Let's do small. Dunk. Does that? What does that do? Does that do what I want it to? I think the summoning takes an action. No, it's bonus action. Okay. Well, I can't shoot it this turn, but I'm gonna grab him. Target him. I mean, I don't know how to. There's not a grab action, so I'm just gonna wonder if that gets the job done. I'm gonna assume it does.
The DC is strength or acrobatics plus 8, I think. That's what we said.
Whatever. Yeah.
8, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris, can I use my reaction still? Since it hit me.
Yes.
I like to charm the creature.
Okay.
Is that a crit? No.
Alright, so it is also grappled. And it is Vex.
Oh no.
By your
And then.
one other thing. Oh yeah, we'll do your thorny bows. Or maybe don't, because the hand axe damage, half of it goes to Spectra. So, and you get the sense that while someone is wrapped up by it, they take half of any damage that it does.
I'll do 5. Sylvester can take 2 damage or whatever, 3 damage. That's.
Takara, you're up.
Okay. I'd like to attempt to pull the creature off of Sylvester.
Alright, athletics check.
Yes. Ooh,
It's not enough.
sure ain't.
And that was an action.
Yep. Okay. One moment.
I can get out of it on my turn. Ooh, hold up.
Yeah. I can't do much here. So I'll just shout at it and end my turn.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. How do I want to do this? I suppose what I'll do is, yeah, there's not much I can do right now. I will, yeah, I'll prepare a guiding bolt, with the condition being that I will wait for the creature to let go of Sylvester.
All right.
And then I'll also back up a little bit right there.
Spencer, you're up.
My plan, I think, was immediately foiled because I am blinded. So like,
Oh.
sight is a problem.
Yeah. You can use an action to try to escape with a athletics check.
Or hear me out. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Blink.
Okay. That's a fun one.
Let's see how this goes.
So you cast it as your action. If you have a bonus action or
Yeah.
movement, you would
So, I mean, if I stay on this plane,
yes.
can I try and...
So nothing about the ability says you. Wait. Bruising damage. The cloaker attaches. Has a blinding condition. You can still move. Like your legs are not impeded. You just can't see or. Damage it easily. But nothing about the condition says you can't move, so.
Okay, in that case, I don't think I would have done Blink. I would have done something else.
Oh, okay.
So, like, it's just trying to hold on to me?
It's like wrapping your entire body and head in its like wings. But your legs are not wrapped up. So it's like you got a sleeping bag over your head kind of. But it's not as
Remember
comfortable.
how tall this room is?
It's got 15-foot ceilings. Because you're standing on a little bit of a platform. So from where your feet are to the ceiling is 15 feet. If you were on the lower area where like Alistar is, that'd be like 20 feet.
Okay. Can I cast jump and try and bonk this thing on the ceiling to get me out of this?
Yeah. Is jump an action or bonus action?
Bonus action.
Alright, so you can use your action to try to escape, and I'll give you advantage on the athletics check. And it'll take some damage if you succeed.
What's the strength?
Athletics.
Athletics.
That is the DC. So you...
I'll add Cosmic Omen to that.
No, I pass.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
roll
That
that.
is. Oh, you met the DC. My bad.
Alright, so it's gonna take 6 damage and release you. So you're not playing that anymore. So it is gonna still be hovering 10 feet up in the air, but you land back on the ground safely.
And my Guiding Bolt takes effect.
Yep, you can do that now.
Yay.
Oh, Kessie, would you have, when you see Svestra preparing to jump up with magically enhanced legs, would you have released your grip on the creature? Or-
like I'll coordinate attacks. I'm happy to just let her.
That only works if you let go.
It doesn't give me a prompt for rolling damage. Just says I cast the spell.
None of the effects work for you.
I'll go ahead and roll the 4d6.
Yeah.
That is very strange.
I remember you having
Okay.
issues with like your arrows before, and I went and checked and tested, and it worked fine for me. So maybe it's like a local setting.
Maybe it's possibly.
Do you roll to hit?
Oh, did I roll the hit? Oh, it showed it in green, so I wasn't sure. Let me do that real quick. 1d20. And that's +5. Spell attack.
It should
21 to
be
hit.
Plus 10. I mean, 21 still hits, but it's because its spell attack is your proficiency
Oh,
bonus.
oh,
plus
that's
your
right.
wisdom. Alright,
That's
so
right,
it takes
that's right, because
18
of the
damage,
update.
and it is glowing.
It
Cool.
is glue out.
Svestra, you moved action, bonus action, so you're done. Cloaker's up next. Ooh, alright. It is charmed by Svestra, so it's not going to go after her.
That ends after my turn.
Okay, so it's not. Yeah, so it's going to swoop down and target you with another attach.
Disadvantage.
Right. There. Okay, so it misses with a disadvantage. So then it's going to make 2 attacks on Kessie because it doesn't like your cloak. Critical fail. And a miss. And then, if I do this last turn, it's going to use a bonus action to... That didn't do what I wanted it to.
It is now orange.
Alright, I think that showed y'all some things you weren't supposed to see, so hopefully you didn't catch that. Yeah, because...
Well. Orange.
Alright. We're gonna have everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this for fear?
Yes.
I refuse.
I pass.
Oh, right, you make everyone immune to frightened?
No, just himself.
Me,
Okay.
I'm immune to frighten. I can check. It does. You get the aura bonus. I don't know if you're immune though.
You and your allies have immunity to the frightened condition while in your aura of protection.
So I
Okay,
refuse.
Alistar, are you okay?
Hard pass.
I refuse.
Alistar also refuses. I rolled a 19 and I got a plus 17 for some
Yeah.
reason.
Because you have 5 wisdom, 5 proficiency bonus, and then Takara's adding a plus 7.
That's right.
I'll do it.
Good.
You didn't need me, but I was here anyway.
Alright. Then another one swoops down from the ceiling. And will try to attach to Alistar. Is that a critical hit?
Oh dear.
Nice. 20 damage.
Yes, it is.
Okay, you took your damage.
Is there a reason it's giving me? Is there a reason it's giving me 2 concentration saving throws?
I might have accidentally just cancel the second one. I might have manually done it and also. Oh yeah, it did the damage twice, which is not correct. Let me fix that. All right. So it did that. And then it's gonna make 2 attacks against you. Hit. And hit.
Ow.
And
So
then
we succeeded on the fear, right?
Yes. Well, it
Oh.
doesn't matter because Takara makes everyone immune to frightened.
Okay.
And then this one is going to use a bonus action to
Fuck.
create duplicates of itself. As you now see 3 or 4 different cloakers all wrapping around Alistar, and you're not sure which one's real. Okay, might have messed up the augmentation, but we'll figure out what happens.
Looks like it targeted Alistar for
yeah.
the cloak for the mirror images.
Alright. Cassie, you're up.
I'm gonna try and pop those images. One attack. For image 1.
Ow.
Are you cloaked so it'll hurt you?
Yes.
Oh! Sylvester can get fucked, but Alistar is not allowed to take damage. I'll hit the other one instead. Did you get rid of it?
I put the duplicates on it. So sorry, what are you doing? Attack.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so let's see what happens if I press this button.
Wait, is that? I'm not targeting the one that. Oh wait, why are there?
There are 2. Which one are you targeting?
The one that's not on Alistar.
Okay. So then ignore
I
resisted.
misunderstood that.
Yeah, so you lop off that one's head.
Oh, fuck off. Can I? Nah, that's too late. I'm gonna just grab this guy and not make him take damage. I got him. Look. I think it's got.
Let's see.
There's no way he has like a fucking 17. Oh, I could
1d6 for each of your duplicates. If any of its 3 or higher, the duplicate is grabbed instead. I'm going to say it destroys that duplicate, but it does not get grabbed.
Cool. We love that. That's ideal. Can I make it more likely that I hit a duplicate?
No.
But then it's, what, 50-50 now? That's fine. I'm happy.
It rolls 2d6, and each of those it's a 50-50 that you hit the duplicate.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take a shot with my gun.
roll.
Let's check.
Yeah, it just hits a duplicate.
Why won't it let me blast?
Oh, you have to roll the hit first, actually. So.
Yeah. I can't. Can you move your guy so I can flick my cannon? Oh, that one let me blast. Cool. I think it's disadvantage because it's a melee, right? It's a ranged attack.
Yep.
Miss.
Cool. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Oh, that puts me to 20.
Wait, do we? Oh, I did. Okay.
My next long rest, I get exalted 25. My tattoo is level 25. It is 25 points.
Nice.
Just, I'll try it and remind you again later, but.
Because it went right 40. Yeah, okay. Takara, you're up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I lost the plot on how many duplicates are still.
You see,
Duplicating.
so when it first duplicated, there were 4, one of which was
Mhm.
real, and now there are 3, one of which is real.
Hmm.
So if you attack it, I'm
Okay.
going to roll 2d6, and if either of them is 3 or higher, you hit a duplicate.
Yeah.
And you also have to hit it with the attack before I roll that.
Are they grasping, Alistar?
The real one is.
Okay, I'm confused because of the placement. I was silly, and I had to respond to an email, and I should have been paying attention.
That's right. The little green icon on Alistar means he's grabbed by it.
Oh.
The green circles.
This is why you're the DM, and I'm just a player.
I mean,
okay.
Obviously you should have known that green circle means wrapped in a giant bat monster.
Yeah, it's the Pokemon spell Protect. So it's clearly he is.
Yeah, he's protecting Alistar
enveloped.
from you.
Us. Yeah.
I don't feel very protected.
Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna dispel magic. Fuck you. See if that works. So I say, stop, you foul creature.
That will do it.
Hooray. And then let me see if I have a bonus action that would be helpful in this situation. Probably not. Sorry, almost done. Almost done. Yeah, no. Okay.
Alistar.
Okay. We're gonna do something interesting. I'm going to switch out of Archer, and then we're going to go into Lady. I'm going to give myself 13 temporary hit points. And then following Sylvestra's lead, I'm going to fly at Mach speed straight into the ceiling to try and knock this bat thing off.
Alright, so that'll be athletics check with advantage.
Ooh.
It's not enough.
Ow.
You jump up into the ceiling, but you're actually on a lower platform, and you misjudge the distance and don't make it all the way up, and land back down on your feet. I'll try in the Super Mario strategy.
Okay, no worries. In that case,
And that was action and bonus action, so you have some movement, but
Yeah.
Can't really see where you're going.
Can I do anything else as a bonus action? Not unless I'm seeing. Okay. That was all.
Sylvester.
Once again, looking into the bag of tricks of shit that I haven't had before.
For your consideration. Like you can't. Unfortunately, when I reached up to move the camera down, he stopped making biscuits in my belly, which is a true tragedy.
First I'm gonna use a bonus action to transfer Hunter's Mark to the other one.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna cast Sleep on this thing. Oh yeah, that removes Hunter's Mark anyway, so.
Okay.
Not the best.
Can you post that? 'Cause I know they like completely changed the way it works. Wisdom saving
Yes.
throw. It fails. It is
Night night.
Alright, so it is not asleep yet, but is incapacitated. And it might fall asleep at the end of its next turn.
Does it release Alistar?
Yes. As it is very groggy and about to fall asleep, and its hold weakens.
What happened?
You see a cloaker yawning next to you. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. It's incapacitated, and then it makes another saving throw. Fails again.
It's now
It
unconscious.
is now unconscious.
I think that's a much better version of Sleep than the last one.
Yeah.
They changed a bunch of things in really good fucking ways.
What's the duration of the spell? 1 minute?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll have a minute to do whatever.
You say that, but Cassie's next, so.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Cassie refuses.
So with the unconscious condition, the next attack that hits it is an automatic crit.
Step one, I'm going to grab him. Which is, can I grab him without activating Awakeness?
If it takes damage or someone takes an action to shake it out of the effect, so you can grab it.
I grab him. And then I'm going to hand axe him.
I'm gonna have you make a sleight of hand check.
Oof.
They'll be able to DC that. DC 10.
The cannon critical though.
Yeah. Hard fail.
Alright, it wakes up you do grab it, but it is woken up.
That's tragic. Okay, discard previous.
It's still prone.
Attack.
Grabbed.
Oh, advantage.
Yeah, you do get advantage with prone.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't change anything. Damage. Normal. Divine Fury. Radiant, non-Divine Fury. Damage. Is Radiant special?
Nope.
Thorny Gloves.
Cannon. Target. Blast. Attack. Oh. Fail.
Takara, you're up.
I'm gonna attack that shit.
Ding. Gonna fix this
I should
camera.
probably target it, right? That would be helpful.
It is.
It's awake now, right?
Yeah.
I made the mistake of looking at our chat history and seeing the word Guzzlord. Okay, kitty cat.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's it.
I don't know why it didn't do damage. Sorry. There we go. Ow. How was that roll? It was fine. A bonus action Divine Smite just cause. And every time we play this game, I forget everything. So let me look up once more what that's actually supposed to do. Well, how many damage is supposed to be? 2d8. That's an awful roll. Oh my god. Okay. I'll attack again. Blah, 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 blah. Huzzah.
Nice. Right, turn.
It might be. Do you recall? Did we change the frightening thing with the armor?
It
I can't
should
remember
be in the description of the helmet.
Yeah, I didn't remember. So if we did change it, you would have changed the description. What you're saying?
When you deal damage to a creature on your turn using a smite spell as part of the attack, you can force the charisma save.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
Cool.
So
It's gonna be charisma. Can you check the DC for me? I mean, it's got a -2, so I assume it's more than 4. Frighten.
it is absolutely more than 4. It's just my paladin DC, which is 19, by the way.
Nice.
So I frightened the frightener. Fuck you.
Actually, just for experimentation, can you target it and then click the frighten action or activity underneath the crown of the first king? And that might
Yeah.
do it.
I would, except my character sheet froze. 1 second. I don't really see that.
Well, you did it.
Well, okay.
You see in the chat how it activated it.
Oh.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
All right. I will move my moonbeam back on top of this thing.
Chekhov's moonbeam.
Alright, so that's a con save.
Mhm.
I believe that's a failure, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Definitely. Okay, and what is, let's see, I cast normal. 2d10? Yep, I think. Yes, 2d10 radiant. 5 radiant, and then let's see, what would deal more? Yeah, okay. Yeah, what the hell? I'll fire a guiding bolt at it as well. Because I believe it was, yeah, bonus action to move the thing, and then, or was it, or is that a main action?
I think it's a main action to move a moonbeam.
So let's see. Okay, if it's a main action, I can't do that then. Yeah, in that case, I'll move back a little bit, take an attack of opportunity if need be.
Has a bunch of conditions. It is vexed by, or sapped by Takara's sword, so it has disadvantage on the attack. Still hits though.
Okay, that's fine. Then I will switch.
Rolled a natural 20 and a 14. So,
Oh wow!
weapon mastery stopped you from getting crit again.
Yay! Thank you, thank you. Anyway, I will switch out of lady form and then switch into archer, and then fire a shot at it with my bonus action. There we go. Figured it out. Damage. That's a little better. And that'll be all.
It didn't target the creature.
Oh, really? I have it selected.
Alright, well, that'll hit, so that's 14 damage.
It showed me as succeeding in hitting it and then dealing the damage, so that's weird.
Special, you're up.
Gonna shoot it. Is dead.
Yep.
Murdered. A good monster.
I enjoyed the little creative methods of trying to get them off you. What do y'all do
It's a
now?
me, Mari.
Bio? Seems like a good break point for a bio.
Alright. Be back in 5-ish minutes.
I suppose.
So, where do you head next?
Are any of these little alcoves anything? Guess he's like poking around these alcoves, punching the walls and stuff for fun.
Can make a skill check.
As a heads up, Chris, my next point hits me to 30 for my weapon.
Noted. Cassie, you confirm the walls are made of stone, but if there's anything suspicious about them, you're not sure you can figure it out.
Let's see. What's up, puddle or fountain of water or whatever this is?
It is a pool of water with water.
Is there anything unique about the water?
You can make a
I
skill
was
check.
going to check.
Does it taste good?
Check beforehand.
Okay.
I will Arcana check to make sure there's nothing special about the water before Cassie can drink the water.
Alistar begins examining the water. Does anybody attempt to interact with the water before Alistar completes his examination?
Cassie takes a drink. Does it taste good?
Cassie, I just want to say the last time you drank out of a pool, it was blood and it did not go well. So
Cassie would do it again if it.
I know she would. He would now.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, can I see how deep it is?
Yeah, you can make a check to figure out how deep it is.
If I remember
looking
correctly,
with my special eyes.
if I remember correctly, last time you drank the blood, you exploded or something like that.
I didn't quite die, but it was bad.
You, like,
It
was
hurt a lot.
There's some spicy Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
So this it's 10 feet deep. You can see the bottom structure. It's not crystal clear, but it's like clear enough to see through. Cassie, you take a drink. It's like it's not just water. It's got like a goopiness to it, and it's kind of like sticky.
Do it taste good?
No, it tastes like it doesn't. It tastes like.
Is it acidic?
Yeah.
But it does taste good.
Well,
It's got what plants crave.
here.
No.
Well-
Acidity is sour. We love sour stuff.
It tastes
It's
like
nice.
kind of like drinking bleach, where it like burns
Yeah,
your tongue and mouth a little bit, but it's also like
Sure.
goopy texture, and like
Yeah, I mean, it's
sticky. So it's like kind of sticks to
It's
your
fucking-
lips a little bit, and you have to like rub it off to get that unpleasant sensation off of it. Alistar, you're examining the way it moves when Cassie uses her hand to scoop some up, and the shape of it, and thinking back to your studies and some of the creatures you've encountered before, it's of a similar texture to a type of creature you encountered in the. It was in the blood dungeon, but it wasn't a blood creature.
It's a fucking gelatinous cube.
Yes. Well, the water is not a gelatinous cube, but there have been gelatinous cubes in this area.
Oh, okay. It's just the
I
left
am-
bleedings.
Yeah, I'm going to immediately
Bleeding.
take a step back.
Cassie's like, yeah. You can swim out of a gelatinous cube, right? If you try hard enough.
Yes.
Assuming you don't fully dissolve, yes.
Yeah, if this pool was a gelatinous cube, Cassie would be in a lot more pain right now. But it's like got the residue of them. Like they've been in this pool and left some residue behind, and that's what Cassie's
Sure.
experiencing.
Yep. Cassie's just gonna take that in stride and start looking for that gelatinous cube.
All right, well you found
Shoot
it.
arrows down every hallway.
My brother in Christ, he described thick bleach.
Sticking my hand, like a little bit with my hand in front of my face, so I like get my hand stuck rather than my face
Did
stuck.
I-
But like,
Oh, come on, I targeted itself. Okay, let's.
Oh, that was fast.
oh yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh boy, we just knock them out.
I love
one after
video
the other
games.
after the other.
There we go.
I fucking love video games.
Oh hey, look at there.
Oh. Sorry, can I... How long does the cannon last?
I don't know. wrote that ability
I'm
like
about to
2
go.
years
I'm about to
ago.
go look. 1 hour. Can we put a cannon next to me? Can we, Cassie, have been dragging a cannon about?
Yeah, that's fine.
She can, like, I think there's some rules for moving it, but also Cassie can just pick it up.
There you go. So Kessie starts walking down these stairs, and as soon as she like crosses the first step, like everyone sees her kind of stop, but like she keeps moving, but much slower and her skin begins burning as she sinks into.
Can I make like a? Is that a dex save you made me do? Can I put my hand out front first? And make.
I'll give
dex.
you advantage on the save because you knew to be aware of shyness use.
Yeah, because I was like legitimately just doing. What was the save?
Dex.
Yeah.
That is enough to pass. So you do not take success, half damage, and you don't move into that square.
Yeah.
And then I'll get rid of these effects for you. Alright, so you regain 8 hit points.
Did you do that, or should I do it?
You can do it.
Done.
But we are not going to enter initiative yet. What do you do?
Run the cube! One of them, anyway. I'm going to just pop the cannon at the spot.
Alright,
Insert the cannon, fire.
Real rough.
alright, here,
You know, targeting that spot.
There, I'll give you something to target.
Disadvantage because I can't see it.
No, because it's filling that space exactly. And you...
AC 6.
AC 6.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Wow. Does that start initiative?
Yeah, because it's going to come after you now.
Bad time to be a siege monster when we have siege weaponry.
Sakara, you finally face someone who's slower than you, but still lost to them on initiative.
How can one enjoy the peaks when we do not have valleys?
Alistar, your first to react.
Alistar has been talking, but he is muted as fuck.
I was going to say, Tokara, would you like a...
Wow, you cut out only the important shit. You cut
Carl,
out
would you
perfectly.
like? Is what we heard.
Would you like a 21 initiative?
Wow, that would be awesome.
Otherwise impossible.
Oh yeah,
Usually
new alert
impossible.
feed.
Yes, exactly. Would you like a 21 initiative?
That'd be awesome, dude. Much
Swappy
appreciated.
swappy.
Enjoy sitting around for the
shit.
next 15 minutes.
I do not
I
mind.
can do that too.
I want that ability where you there's a class where you roll a die at the beginning of the day, and then you swap it for other dice.
Divination wizard.
No, I'm saying you keep the other die when you're done with it.
Oh.
So like if I roll a natural 1, I can like pop in my old die, and then I have a natural 1 to swap in. You know?
That's cool.
Didn't Sarkovan do something similar to that?
He had
you
a
could only-
not a swap, but it was like his next. He rolled a die at the beginning of the day, could replace a roll, and then his next roll was a natural one.
Got it. Okay.
Dwarves are not small, right?
Dwarves are medium. Kessie, you're up.
Yeah, good. I can grab people again. I'm still marked as a halfling, and I don't want to fix it because I'm tired. Um, I'm just gonna hit it with a stick. I don't want to grab the cube. I've grabbed a cube before.
That was a crit.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh. Radiant Divine Fury damage. Roll? I guess I do damage again. The Divine Fury. And is the damage just another damage roll, or do I want to do something else to crit? How do I do the crit damage? For the hit?
Trying to make sure it didn't do it already.
Anyway.
+5. Oh, because it's a +3 weapon. Okay, yeah, just do another. You did 2 Divine Furies. Do another axe.
Yeah, I'll do another attack in a second.
Yeah.
Hand axe. Damage.
Oh, interesting. Alistar and Kessie were tied for initiative, but Alistar had more dex, so he was first. But then when he swapped, Takara had less dex than Kessie, so put her after.
Funny. Rodriguez. And then my actual, my second attack. I don't think we're down.
You, swiftly carve a hole through the hallway, leaving safe passage through the remains of the gelatinous cube.
Tear it to shreds. We did it. Cassie immediately starts looking down the other hallways to make sure.
Takara feels incredibly quickened, like the kid with ADHD who took a methamphetamine for the first time, but then didn't get to fucking do anything with it. So she's like, ah! Just feels like her mind is moving really quickly, but didn't do shit.
Also, did I do it again? Did I find the other one?
Game pause.
I'll do that deck save with advantage.
I'll
Awesome.
fucking do it again.
16 do it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that
okay.
passes.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm actually
I assume I
gonna...
should back step because there's this cube in the way. Oh boy.
Let's make this quick.
You want to hit me with the initiative right away? Thank you.
Electric Cubaloo, here we go.
Gelatinous cubes are one of my favorite monsters because of how like interesting they are to interact with. But
Yeah,
when
like-
they're CR2 and y'all are level 13.
Yeah, we do just kind of blast them into oblivion.
Takara, would you like a 22 initiative?
Hey, listen, if you're telling, I'm buying.
It's
It's
funny.
all yours, buddy.
Now that I got a taste, I can't get enough.
Wait, what did you have before? 11.
Can I swap initiative with the gelatinous cube?
Okay. Are you offering?
Yes.
It will accept.
Can I treat that as a Fey pact?
I'm trying to remember. What happens if I say yes? Because I want to say
I
yes.
have fucking no clue, brother.
Takara, you're up. And if you would have like moved closer in the meantime while Kessie was exploring around very rapidly.
You know, probably. I didn't want to cheat too hard, but she would have done that if Kess was fighting shit.
You were about to move forward when she carved up the previous one, so you're allowed to get closer.
Well, I can't do anything when the game is paused, silly goose. Okay. Thanks. I don't know. Maybe I would have been here-ish.
Okay. So yeah, you start turn.
Hey, bud. It's a cube. I'm gonna attack the cube.
Hit the cube. I bet you can kill it. I guess you're not gonna smite it.
I probably won't. I can't. Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, that health bar is a little more significant than the last one, huh?
They both have 63 hit points.
Oh, I just wasn't.
Skill issue.
I just couldn't see it. I guess I couldn't see the health bar the first time. All right, let's try that again.
I did like crit and then hit with a pretty powerful.
Sit it with a can.
I think they can be just as powerful as a hand cannon, but yeah, I did. So
It is nah. I'll. That's enough. I'll end my turn there.
Oh, sorry, Cassie, you would have taken, I'll put it in, 6 damage from the...
okay, yeah.
You take half damage on success from touching it.
Yeah.
Alright, the Fey Blessed Gelatinous Cube will take a turn. And it's just going to move there. And I'm not going to move it there so you can touch your select your tokens, but each of you needs to make a...
But what to say?
I think it's impossible for me to fail this.
Yeah. I auto saved for some reason.
Wait, why did it say strength save? It should be a dex save. It's supposed to be a dex save.
Oh, it said strength for me.
It certainly said strength for me as well.
Yeah, but in that ability description it says dex.
Oh,
Her-
okay. I have a thing for this then.
I think I have advantage because I can see it. I don't. That might require me to be raged. Let me check.
I have to remember which piece of legendary thing I have that allows me to use a different stat instead of dex.
No, yeah. I have advantage on dex saves on things I can see. So, get big fucked.
Does the gelatinous cube just give up an offering?
It offers you some ooze.
Huh?
It offers you some ooze. Some fucking horrible stomach acid stuff.
Okay, Kesha, you still succeed, so you take 4 damage. Takara, did you do a dex save?
You know, I was looking. I thought I had a thing that allowed me to use a different stat instead of dex in these situations, but I don't.
Your sword has a thing, but you have to like activate it as a bonus action, I think, or something like that.
Sorry.
Oh,
This sword can do a lot of cool
it
things.
says not the bullet point above the chart, but the one above that. As an action, you can channel the energy and fury of lightning into your body.
Oh, that's okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna have to just do it. Sorry. All right. Sorry for wasting everybody's time there.
It also lets you
Cool.
use charisma for initiative. So, okay, so you fail. You take 8 damage, and you are engulfed.
Cubed.
I don't know why I did it to cast it.
Like cubed.
Alright, turn. Cassie, you're up.
Point at it. Get to work.
The next hunting I'll do is when I have 37 gelatinous cubes
In sequence.
in.
Back to back.
Gelatinous wall. Talk to me.
That's when you just have Alistar call down a moonbeam and clear the path.
The hallway would smell so vile.
Oh, sorry, I blinked and Kessie killed it.
Or gelatin.
That'll do.
The door. Can I
There's a
open the door? I'm
Um,
gonna like give it. I'm not gonna like pop it open, but I'm gonna like see if there's any sign of like a lock or anything like that.
I'm gonna
Wait
collect
for my
my
friend.
pound of flesh and put some ooze in a bottle.
add it to your inventory. Gelatinous cube ooze. The door has no handles or visible hinges. It's
And
a
does it-
square carved out in
Does
the
it
wall.
push?
Pushing on it does not budge.
I have something. I have something for this. Oh my god. I've had it since like 3 years ago. Shakar pulls out a battering ram.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
This probably won't work. This is probably a door you need to use some key or a magical thing, but she's
So
gonna
first-
try it anyway.
First, Kessie's gonna knock and be like, "Hey, can I get in?"
Also, Chris, I have a lung cancer that I cannot cure on my own.
I'm sorry.
Load the
have
cannon
a-
with grape shot at the top of the stairs.
I have a suffocating condition that it won't let me clear. It's all the asbestos in Grun Hajar. Thank
There
you.
you go. Yeah, they still have asbestos in this dungeon. Kessie, are you doing like a little tap tap, or are you like knocking really hard? Okay.
I'm not like loud, but I'm like donk donk. You know.
Yeah.
like,
There's no response.
What if
Well-
we make the donk a little louder?
that's what I'm saying. Now it's donk time.
All right. So you pulled a battering ram. How are we going to do this?
It's time to get to work.
Kessie, and I'm assuming Kessie and Takara, because it's like you need 2 people to operate it.
Sure.
Both of you make athletics checks. If your total exceeds a number I'm thinking of,
Okay.
Ooh, stinky.
it does not exceed
Less.
the number, you slam the battering ram into the door, and dust falls from the ceiling, but the door does not budge.
Well,
Frederick.
guess we can't try again.
Yeah. I believe strongly in not trying again in D&D. I don't know.
Yep.
Without a different try. Well, there's nothing behind that door.
Have you tried just opening it?
There's no plant handle with which to open.
Perhaps it is a push.
I pushed first.
I mean, we rammed it. Oh.
Yeah.
Have you tried
Can I pull this lever? There's a lever over here. Can I pull it?
Yeah. You
No,
pull
I'm at, that was in character to this party.
Pull the lever, Krunk.
That's all I need. Pull the lever. I pulled the lever.
Here it comes.
You pull the lever. It like conk and is now in like a down position. I turned it sideways because that's all I have to indicate that it was pulled.
I get you.
I take a closer look at the door, see if anything changed.
Make a skill check.
Is there anything here? Like this is the end of. Oh no, there's another lever. Excellent. I can see this very clearly.
Just like
Um,
in tens.
You're pretty confident that there's not a gelatinous cube in front of the door.
That's good, because I'm in front of the door.
But not certain.
Yeah, can't be sure. I look up to see if there's a cloaker.
No cloaker on the ceiling.
Alright, we're safe.
Okay, I'm gonna go. There's another lever. Can I pull the other lever?
Council.
3,
All right.
2,
Go ahead.
1. Pull the lever.
And it's paused.
You kunk and turn this lever down in the same way that the other one did. But this time, when you pull the lever, the lid of the sarcophagus slides off and a figure rises from it. And it's a humanoid with like emaciated skin and burial robes, clearly undead, rises up and goes, "Oh!" And we're gonna roll initiative.
We paid for the whole dungeon. We're gonna use the whole dungeon.
I'm sorry. Where? The stone golems? I didn't read of them in the holy text of exposition.
You can see the stone golems. All right, well now, there you go. I was gonna have them come out next round, but oh wait, no, I did the wrong one. There we go. No. Everything on my end made it seem like you wouldn't be able to see them in initiative, but like I had them not visible in initiative. But I guess.
We can't see him in the initiative. We can see him in the chat rolling for initiative.
Ah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay, good
Yeah.
to know. Well, they're here now. The mummy lord waves his hand, and the two statues animate. Kessie, you want to roll initiative?
Dearest
Uh,
Eochora, I see you have a 4 initiative there.
I do. Yes. Hello.
Would you like to add 23 to that?
Holy
You know,
fuck.
if you got any more stock. Make
Oh,
use
I've
of
got one. I've got plenty.
the car's hooks now.
You know, it's only fitting considering I'm pretty sure I'm the one at the very beginning who gave you that low number that went into your dexterity. I'm now making up for lost time.
The 4 did in fact come from you. Yeah.
Kessie, where would your cannon be?
Oh, again, that behind me, like here.
Okay. Does it have like
Just broke the door
stats?
out.
It does.
65 hit points. Okay. So, what can this fine gentleman do? Switch action. Okay. Alright, so it's going to stare at you, Kessie. And make a wisdom save. Success. Nothing happens. And then it's going to strike at you with a rotting fist. Hits. You take 32 damage, and you can't regain hit points. Yeah, you can read what that does in that description.
That's bad.
Takara, you're up.
All right. I cannot move. Thank you.
My hit point maximum. Can you? Do I have to change my hit point maximum, or did you do that?
No, that happens every 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay. This might be a. Yeah. I'm going to say that this is a haste situation. I will. What's that, Kevin?
I concur.
I will cast haste on myself. Should I target myself? I don't know how that.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Boop. Oh, can't go there. Ah, yes. I did not see them before. Hello, friends. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use my good friend, lightning bolt, or the sword's 60-foot long bolt of lightning ability.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to try to hit both Golem and Mummy Lord, if possible, in that line.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, cool. So they need to make dex saves.
Can you? This is from the sword.
Yeah.
You should be able to click.
Oh, I have the thing. Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Except I can't select both of them. I forgot how to do that.
Mouse wheel to rotate it, I think.
No.
Alright, just hit one and I'll manually roll the other.
Alright. Oh, I see what you were saying earlier. Well.
Okay. Well, there. We both have magic resistance. What's the DC?
17.
Alright, so they're going to. They both have magic resistance, so they're going to reroll. Alright, the Mummy Lord's going to use a legendary resistance. And then.
Okay. I had targeted myself like a fool.
Oh. Okay. But so the Stone Golem's going to take full damage, and the Mummy Lord half. Did you roll damage? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's 33. Is the full.
And half would be 16.
Sorry, I didn't know you were waiting on
Oh,
me.
here. We'll do this.
Okay. I have to keep track of what I did now. So I did haste, did a bonus action.
So you saw the hasted action.
Yeah.
This can be a single attack or removal or a spell cast, I think.
Where is it? All right. Cassie, how do you how much do you feel about? I flubbed out the sentence twice. Let me start again.
You're good.
How do you feel about your cannon taking any amount of damage at all?
No problem.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Oh, okay. It's gonna actually
Um,
explode. What is?
That is a 10-foot sphere.
Yeah, if you pop my cannon, I'm gonna be not that upset about it. Like it's fine, but
Ugh. I can't get all three of them without also hitting you, though.
guess he is happy to take. Oh wait, I don't heal. Well, guess he'll be all right.
Are you sure? Tell me now.
Ketsy, sure. I'm
Okay.
not, but Ketsy is.
Okay. All right. No. Takara's not gonna do that. She's gonna just hit two of them.
Uh,
All right. So they make. Oh, I can do it right here. They have to make con saves. Oh, that sucks.
I don't think I have anything. I think I just.
Sorry, so you just did. Okay, yeah, just the two of them.
Doesn't say what my things are, so I'm just gonna like. Just take it. I assume I take double because it's a construct.
Oh, the stone golem has disadvantage on the save, which cancels with disadvantage. So we'll use the first number, which was the higher.
Yeah, I passed anyway.
Okay.
That is unfortunate.
Is that your
And
turn?
it only rolled 17 damage. Did they already take that or no? I missed it.
Yes, they did.
That makes me sad. All right, I tried my best. I'm gonna move here, and then end my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, the mummy is going to look down at Kessie and dreadful glare as a legendary action. I have to do this. Is it asking you to save, Kessie?
I don't see a request to save.
All right, how about now?
It all does it now. Just did it. Just popped off the save instantly.
Or because I clicked it as soon as I said that. Did it roll?
It did. Kessie. Oh wait. No, it said it's saved, but I didn't get the save. I didn't make the save. Now it did, and I got a natural one.
Alright, so as you peer into its eyes, you feel lost in the void of emptiness that lies behind them, and you take a bunch of psychic damage, and you are paralyzed.
Brutal. I was kind of hoping to rage.
Um,
I think I have a thing where I can like rebuke a save. What I can like I have a free save.
oh, the divine favor thing?
No. Maybe.
Fanatical
No,
focus.
it's medical focus, but I need to be raging. I was not. So.
I mean, you rolled a nat 1, so you got an inspiration, right?
Oh, I can. Yeah, I can put an inspiration in. That's good.
Yeah, get an inspiration. You
I
might need
haven't
it.
thought about my inspiration because I have too many things in my inventory.
Alright, you're paralyzed until the end of the mummy's next turn, so you can't do anything.
Fuck you.
Golem is up. Gonna make 2 attacks on Takara. First one misses with a 22. Oh, wrong button. Second one misses with a 23. Thanks. Oh, because haste gives you more. I didn't think you were that high. Haste will do it.
My AC is 22 normally.
Stretcher, you're up.
Gonna give me some line of sight. Hunter's Mark the Mummy Lord, I guess.
Okay.
And attack Mummy Lord. And I want to use the pushing water effect, so it saves. Damn. But I'll attack again.
Oh, sorry, before your second attack. Let's see. Your first attack was a 23 to hit. Alright, it's going to... Yeah, this will be fun. As a reaction to getting hit by your first attack, disappear in a whirlwind of sand, and then reappear next to you, and then the sand erupts from around you, causing you to become blinded.
So I have Hunter's Mark on it. That helped me figure out where it is.
I'll say you know that it's right here and can attack it with disadvantage. You still can't see it, but you know its location.
Does Sharpshooter affect this at all?
Yeah, let's say that that negates that as well. So, with all your training, you know precisely where to aim to go for it. It is a melee though, so you'll have disadvantage because of that. Unless Sharpshooter negates that as well?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, take a straight shot.
I have lost the plot. Oh, damage. How long am I blinded for?
The sand that came up when it teleported next to you blinded you. No save or anything, you just get blinded.
No, but like, when's it go?
How long? At the end of the Mummy Lord's next turn.
Okay. So I would like to get away from the Mummy Lord.
Okay. It did use its reaction, so it can't opportunity attack.
How should I play this? Like,
Can
in
you
terms of
move?
knowing where to go. I can move. I just
What direction what are you trying to do? I mean, Spectre can't see either, so kind of like you can stumble around through the space up to your full movement. But if you run into something else, stop you.
I'll be right back in just a minute.
Okay.
Stop, I guess.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he shouts out, "Kneel before me!" as he uses a legendary action to... Let's see. Does this work? There we go. And does it as the second level version, so Alistar gets targeted as well. Professor, can you make that wisdom save? Because you need to do that before I can do another one. Alright, so both of you, or Professor falls prone as your magic is compelled to kneel. And then Alistar, you need a save as well. Good prompt. Yeah, you also fall prone. Alright, the other stone golem is up. And he's gonna make 2 attacks on Kessie, who is paralyzed.
Rude. Fuck you, actually.
Alright. And it's an... Do they still keep it to where it's an auto crit while paralyzed?
I believe so. Double check. But...
Yes. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll damage again. Well, I'll just do another attack because that's easier.
I don't
Alright.
like the
So that was
situation.
first attack. Second attack.
Wait, do I turn into dust? Have you made me dust?
Second attack misses.
Incredible.
So your catches on part of your armor. Oh, sorry, you're up.
He gets goofed for attacking somebody who's not Alice. Who's
Oh,
not.
Takara can make an attack. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Takara.
We'll have her do that once she gets back. So, sorry, you can
Okay.
take your turn.
I'm gonna get up.
Alright,
Chris,
so-
you said it hit Kessie twice.
Yes.
No, I missed him. Hit me, missed.
So,
It did damage twice.
because
Yeah,
it's an
because of
auto
the-
Oh,
crit.
Chris. Oh.
The second half was a crit.
Oh my goodness, you are low on health.
And
So
I can't heal.
Kessie can't heal.
Yep,
she can't heal. Can she get temporary hit points?
She can get temporary hit points. She can also be short term indestructible, but it's very short term.
Okay.
Once she gets a turn and gets to rage, fucking.
Yeah, let me think how I want to do this real quick.
Can't rage if you're at 0 and can't heal.
If I go to 0, I have a problem. But if I get a turn to rage, I can then become very difficult to kill until I stop raging. You monster.
Okay. I am going to drop Archer form.
If I go to 0, it doesn't matter what happens. I die instantly. I turn into dust.
Activate Lady
I thought it was
Form.
only if the finger attack killed you, and not like the curse.
Oh, okay. That sounds right.
Oh, it's only the attack?
That's what I read it as.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like the attack and effects, specifically the attack.
Yeah.
It is. Let's see. That was from the Rotting Fist.
It isn't from that attack.
Reduces 0 hit points by this attack. Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, so switch to Lady. Target Kessie with 13 temp hit points. Oh gosh. Well, actually, hang on a second. How far away am I? Okay, I'm within 30 feet. We're fine. And then. Yeah, I think I just want to. So let's see, that was 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'm just going to go right here as best I can. And just going to try and stay out of the way.
Do you have a action you're doing, or?
Oh, that's right. That was a bonus action. Let's see, what do I have that I could do?
Yeah, I just want to make sure everyone's aware. I know the last couple of fights were pretty cakewalks, but this one is kind of.
Yeah, this one's rough
The
looking.
second I saw the zombie, I was like, "Oh, this is a real boy," and then I never got a turn to go full hog. You know?
So just
Yeah.
all I'm saying is consider your options, think tactically, because your choices can have major impacts on how this fight plays out.
Yeah. Okay. Let me check something that he did real quick. Just to make sure. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try casting. Actually, no. I don't want to do that. Oh. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try and hold person this mummy. I was targeting myself, so that shouldn't have done that. Let me try that again.
So one thing I want to mention, and this is something that I decided like weeks ago, and I think it is in my homebrew notes. They did a lot of weird stuff with the classifications of monsters in 2024, some of which doesn't make sense. And it makes things like hold person work weird. So my ruling that I decided on weeks ago that will apply here is that instead of saying hold person only works on a humanoid, it works on medium or smaller creatures. And hold monster works on large or smaller creatures. So the Mummy Lord is medium, so you can use hold person on him. Because they did things like they made like lizard folk and Eochora elementals. And goblins are fae. And like stuff like that, which is like kind of neat, but also has this weird side effect. Okay, but he still passed the save because he had magic resistance.
Yikes, that's rough.
So yeah.
Okay, good to know.
All right, so it's the Mummy Lord's turn. He gets his legendary actions back. He will. Ooh, forgot to target. Alistar, make a con saving throw.
Con saving, huh? Alright. Nope.
Alright, you take 46 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by an equal amount.
Yikes.
But that's his whole turn. As he points a finger towards you, and you just feel the life drain out of you as this like purple aura gets pulled out of you towards his finger.
Okay. I'll just do some math here. So that's.
And then Takara will be
11.
next when she gets back.
And then 94 minus 46. Good lord.
I am back.
Okay. Two things. One of the stone giants attacked Keshi, so you can use a sentinel attack if you want, Takara. And then after we resolve that, it'll be your turn. And you literally came back right when your turn came up. So good.
It's
time.
fuck, Captain.
Okay.
Yep, having a great time.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Keshi got attacked by a stone golem while paralyzed, which is an auto crit. The Mummy Lord cast a 6th level spell called Harm on Svestra, or not Svestra, on Alistar, and also teleported around using sand that blinded Svestra. But you can make a sentinel attack if you want on the golem and then take your turn.
Yeah, I'll do that. Which one?
The one on the right.
Oh, right. The one that can reach her. Duh.
Guess he should no longer be paralyzed.
Correct. Oh, and you're no longer blinded.
Huh. Okay. Y'all, I'm concerned.
Yes.
I am worried.
This is a
Yeah, I
time
don't-
to consider all of your options when making decisions and think about what will tactically have the most potent impact.
You mean we don't do that on every single turn?
I mean, not when you're fighting a single gelatinous cube and kill it in
Just
a
like
single
just
crit.
choking it out.
Especially with this layout, like positioning and things like that might be important.
Yeah.
And understanding he has 2 legendary resistances remaining and 3 legendary actions every round.
What if we flee?
That's not.
I'm on Team Flea right now, to be honest.
Yes, he had some tools for fleeing.
I didn't hear Liam, but I read his lips and I saw his body language, and it looks like he agrees also. Okay. Takara really doesn't, except for I could get me and Kessie out of this little room
That would
real
help.
quick. The cannon won't be able to come with me.
Oh, Cannon can fucking
Okay.
choke.
All right. But where should we go? Is the thing.
Out. We could just flee this dungeon. Is the target? Yeah, like
Okay.
that far that direction.
All right.
Using bonus actions to blink is like powerful or something.
Yeah.
So I will say, if you flee this dungeon, the Mummy Lord will seal up behind you, and you'll need to find a different way to get to the Shadowfell.
Wow.
And there are other options, but that'll
But we'll
take a challenge to think about.
practice. Put this turn.
I may be using my turn to do too much, but I feel like we should take a vote on that. Worth it? Should we risk it?
I have a slight preference for fleeing.
I don't see a way to win right now.
Liam?
Yeah, I agree. I'm on
Yeah.
Team Flea.
Yep. All right. Let me real quick see how I can best do that. Cassie and I. How much HP you have, Cassie?
Yes, he has 35 HP.
Okay. That should be enough.
Should be. yeah, Kessie does have pretty good options for being alive for a long time, but
Okay. Oh, goodness. That's okay. All right. It's we're gonna take damage, but I'm gonna take more than you. So I was like, oh my god, I don't think Kessie can survive that. All right. Are you willing?
I'm willing.
Okay. Are y'all gonna be all right if I fuck off with Kessie? Or do you need us to help?
I'll probably be fine. I don't know about Alistar.
If you,
Yeah, I'm just trying.
Kessie has pretty good tools for getting out, with Alistar specifically. Because I can just fucking move. I can schmove. Um, if you teleport us out, I mean, out of this room, I can do some things. I mean, like I can maybe get Alistar out.
Um, at the end of your
I
turn, he
think-
gets a legendary action.
Oh, at the end of my turn.
At the end of everybody's turns.
Oh,
So
every turn.
he goes after Alistar, and there are 3 other players. So he's just going to use a legendary action after each other player's turn.
Yeah. But so he's gonna do one legendary thing, which hopefully we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I have some options, but my plan on my turn is to grab Alistar, run, and then Quaif a potion. Grab, move, dash, Quaif potion of invisibility. I think bonus action Quaif. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Then I should just tell you what I was gonna do then, because that might
Yeah.
we should change. We might change it.
'Cause, like, if you
I
put
can
the
dimension
Alistar-
door. I can dimension door.
500 is a long way.
Yeah. So we could just go to the door of this room
can't
that
go-
we're in.
Yeah, of this room, you could go here instantly.
I can go here.
Where? No, you can't go through walls.
dimension
I
door lets you
can
go
as-
through walls.
I can if I visualize it, I can do it.
Oh, okay. Oh fuck, Cassie really doesn't want to leave behind Alistar.
I don't want to do that either. Just to be clear.
Can I chuck a potion without breaking it out to like here?
I
know. You know what? Or the other question is, who's wearing that beacon? Who's got a beacon belt? Does anyone else? Does anyone have a beacon belt in this?
I have it, but it's not attuned.
Okay. I had 2. I don't
Yeah.
know, but
Just so you know, I have potions of healing. So
sure. But potions of healing are not what I need you to have. I need you to have ways to move very fast.
Okay, I mean, if I get to my turn, if this is correct, what I'm reading, I can Misty Step as a bonus action, and then I can dash as my main action
Yeah, you can
to
move
move
pretty
as much
quick.
as I can. As
But-
long as
but-
I get a chance to move.
between
question is good.
between now and you are 3 legendary actions and 2 stone golems.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah, so that's.
And I'm
I
at 11 hit points right now, so.
I think Cassie is happy to be.
So
Well, you can go pick up. If you can go pick up Alistar instead of me, I think Cassie will try and get out on her own.
that's what I was about to say. I can do that too.
Yeah, do that. Do
Or
that.
I can do that instead.
Yeah, do that instead. Cassie, I think can get
Okay.
out on her own.
Guess he could chop off a finger real quick.
It's
That's
got to
what
be
I'm
after she dies. It's got to be
Yeah.
after she dies.
Oh damn.
No.
I mean, I can Mage Hand and just
No, you're
pluck
good.
a strand of hair after she's dead, and that'll work.
Yeah, but I'm like not in the room or whatever.
mean-
But I think I can get out. I think I can. I think I can do good things to get out. So go grab it, Alistar. Take attacks of
All right.
opportunity. Get Alistar.
I have something again. It's a stretch.
I move.
No. Like that needs party support.
Oh,
One of the example boons listed on my Fate Blessing thing is charm a hostile creature within 60 feet for an amount of time to turn by the offering.
But what do you
So,
offer? We don't. That's fine. We don't need it for right now.
We could charm the fucking mummy lord to give us like a round or two to get out of here. Is the idea?
Sure, but what are you offering?
That's the thing. Yeah.
I'm
What,
not
would you
offering.
offer?
What are you all offering?
Spectre
I can't
cannot.
offer it.
Yeah, Spectre cannot be the recipient of the boon. So somebody has to offer somebody else has to offer something to the Fey Queen in order for that to take effect.
Yeah, I don't have anything of value other than.
Lose a memory, expend a spell slot, gain levels of exhaustion, give a magic item.
Yeah, I don't have. I mean, like I have some silly magic items, but like nothing.
I have Angel's Blood.
That's fucking good. That's a good offering, my guy.
Is that an action to do the offering?
Yes.
Okay. So there's 2 legendary actions and 1 stone golem until your turn.
But yeah, I think our best strategy is you to get. Is to you to dimension door out, and we can figure out the rest. I don't think if you want like try and toss your Angel's Blood to somebody who might be able to offer, that's fine. But I think
can't give it to Sylvestra.
no, Sylvester can offer it on your behalf or whatever.
Is that true?
I don't know.
I know.
that I'm saying.
Is there a range on the Fey Blessing?
Yes. 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so on Spectre's turn, if Takara is within 10 feet of her, Spectre can negotiate the offering, and Angel's Blood would be enough to charm for 1 round. If you accept that.
Okay. Well, I'll get Alistar out now.
Yep.
And then try to maybe get back. All right. Thank you, Chris, for allowing us so much time to strategize.
I picture it as your characters coming up with strategies and discussing battle plans during long rests.
Yeah.
And obviously they wouldn't know this exact scenario, but it's close enough.
I also missed all of what happened, so I don't even know. Oh, he's right there. Okay. So I'll take those 2 attacks, I assume.
Yes.
We do have heroic moments if anyone needs one.
I might use that to shmove on a turn.
Excuse me. All right. Alistar, how much HP do you have?
I have 11.
Okay. You have health potions, you said?
Yes.
We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that if we need to. Buckle up.
I have means to heal.
All right. So I will grab hold of Alistar and using what I assume is maybe some runes carved into the sword, I will cast Dimension Door with both of us. And attempting to teleport.
You should be able to click that in the... So if you target... Yeah, there's a Dimension Door damage self and Dimension Door damage passenger. So if you target yourself and click self, and then target Alistar and click passenger, it should do all that. Oh, and one of the effects is that you can choose to take Alistar's damage yourself if you want to.
Oh. Yeah, I'll do that for sure.
Alright, so then you just take both.
I'll target myself again. Yeah. I didn't realize that was an option. You would have survived.
Just barely, but yes.
Alright, so y'all gonna take a little trip.
Oh, that's
You
all
just
right.
head like to the entrance of the place?
Yep. Um. Okay. Oh. There's a shooting a few blocks from me.
Oh, what?
Oh dear.
It's far. It's okay. Audience, we're fine.
I mean,
So that was action and movement. You still have a hasted action and a bonus action, I believe?
I moved a little bit.
Yeah.
I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so I will. How much movement do I have left? Oh gosh. Math. $35, I think. So, Alistar, look after yourself. Goodbye. Hopefully not forever. I think I can get to there. Here, actually.
With just remaining movement?
35, yeah.
Okay. So then you still have hasted action and bonus action. And I think you can use the
Yeah.
hasted action to sprint. Or dash.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I totally can, can't I? Five, 30, 30, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Right here.
Cool.
And then, where is Sylvestra?
Do you have anything left, or is that your turn?
I mean, I have a bonus action, technically. I don't know if I could do anything with it. I'll just have to say that's my turn. The longest turn to ever happen.
Alright, at the end of your turn, the Mummy Lord will glare at Sestra.
I use an inspiration.
Okay.
Where? Use another inspiration.
Okay.
You see where this is going?
Yep. Nice.
HP back, please.
You should be at 73. Want to set that? Kessie, you're up.
I'm going to pop a potion of invisibility.
Okay.
And then I'm going to dash to here to.
If you click on it, there should be an option to use it. There you go. You're invisible.
Does anyone do anything about that?
Nobody can see you.
And do I have when do we get heroic moments?
Once per level, or
That's fine. I can call that that's bonus action.
I mean, I
Move.
don't think you've used it this level yet, so.
I'm not gonna. I think being around a corner and invisible is pretty safe.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Um,
And Sylvestra has proven both quite adept at. I'll whisper. I'll try and make a sound that, an indication that is loud enough for the my friend to hear that I'm out, like I'm here and escaping.
Okay.
Like just that long of a sound.
The end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to do a channel negative energy on Spectra, which misses.
Oof.
Golem.
This golem is up. How far can they move? Alright, so 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So you're gonna head over there. That's a bonus action. Make a wisdom save as you feel time start to distort around
This
you.
shit again.
Oh, it didn't target. It says targeted, Spectra, and then no targets to save. What is the DC? 17. So that's a failure.
I would like to inspire myself.
Go for it.
I'd like to inspire myself.
What do you have?
I had 4.
Okay.
So there's the last one. There you go.
Nice.
So these guys can cast Soil as a bonus action, so it's going to use its action to make 2 force bolt attacks on you.
I am prone. It is a disadvantage, and I'm also have a cloak of displacement.
Alright. Good to know. First one misses. Second one misses. Spencer, you're up.
So here's the deal. I'd like to cast Misty Step and get out of here.
Alright.
Was that exactly 30?
Yep.
It's a little awkward because
I know we've had this question before, but I'm gonna say that you can't stand up as part of a Misty Step. You still have to spend the speed to stand
That's
up.
fine.
Okay.
It's perfectly fine, Chris. I will have speed to get up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sprint as an action. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, see y'all later. I'm leaving.
All right. Can't do a legendary action because there's no targets. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 46. You see a stone golem turn the corner, but that's his whole turn. Alistar, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way into like the bushes, just to hide out until I see my companions.
So this part of the map is not accurate. Remember, this is the entryway is where there's the big stone statue, and then this is where all the like buildings of the town are. So you can like go hide in.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna make my way to the town.
All right. So if you spend your whole turn, you can get completely out of sight and not have to worry.
Yep.
About it. They're not going to chase you into the town.
Nope. I'm getting out.
All right. Alistar is out of combat. Mummy Lord is up next. Does he have... Hey. And... Why did... Oh, because of that. That didn't happen. He's going to move here.
Nah. I forbid it.
So he's got True Sight, but his golems don't. So he's going to use an action to cast Dispel Magic on Kessie.
Okay.
So that is his action, but you are now visible.
That's fine. Kessie is now at the stage of her career where she is out of the door.
That's fine.
I can turn it off.
Didn't know Kessie was there, not gonna lie. Thought he was targeting me.
No. I tried to whisper to you that Kessie's almost out the door, but yeah, no, that's Kessie.
Oh, if that...
Oh, you're gonna get a legendary action, you son of a bitch. I hope you choke.
Takara, you're up.
Wow, it's such a convenience that Kessie is visible now.
Hello, Kessie.
You can't heal me. You can give me. You have 10
Hey,
HP, I
hey,
guess.
if,
Yeah.
The bus is here.
No, yeah.
Hey, this is your Uber driver.
I don't know. How do we feel about like carrying each other back and forth? Is that how cheating is that?
Half speed.
Kessie, you and I do this like
Oh.
every dungeon.
I don't go half speed.
Cassie doesn't
remember
go
the
half speed.
fucking
Takara does.
remember the Spider Queen bullshit? We literally did the thing where we were jumping on each other's backs.
Yeah.
Banjo Kazooie tech.
Speed me out, I
I'm
guess.
aboard. I respectfully grab Kessie and put her on my back against her will.
Mhm.
Respectfully, but against her
Oh
will.
wait. Well, yeah, that's fine. I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's not letting me say. Where is the fucking put in text? How do I get?
Click the
Is that
icon. Usually does it.
It doesn't let me.
Oh, click the 3 dots on the right side, and then there's an option to display in chat.
Nope.
What are you trying to?
No display. No display in chat option.
What are you? What's the name?
Speedy.
Oh, the feet.
The feet speedy. I apparently.
I have a display in chat option.
Yes, I got the. So I should actually be farther out. I should put plus 20 feet on this, which is like out the door.
Well,
But that's fine.
it says your walking speed is 50, which includes speedy.
I was going 40. I
Alright.
went 80 feet, not 100 feet. last
Okay,
turn.
so where would you have been last turn? You would have been there. You would have been there last turn.
That's
All
correct.
right, that is unfortunate for you because since you're not a target for dispel magic, now Takara is going to be a target for dispel magic. So Takara, you lose your haste and you are stunned for a turn.
Okay, well that's fine too, because Kessie's going next.
Kessie is
well,
still
invisible.
Okay, so and that would have been on his turn, but it's until the end of your next turn you're stunned. Is that how it works for haste? Can you put haste in chat?
I mean, I get to do full movement when I'm carrying him, right?
The mummy will get a legendary action though before your turn.
Yeah, one legendary action is not going to kill the car from more than half.
Dispel magic is 3rd level or below, right?
Till the end of its next turn.
Here we can put this in the chat.
I was about to just put it.
Yeah, can you put haste though? Just 'cause-
Yeah.
Figured out why I couldn't get it to display. I had something else going on.
Ace is 4th level?
No, I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh.
I clicked cast at 4th.
Okay, so you just don't take any actions or movement on your turn until the end of your turn. Okay, so now that goes away, and I get a legendary action. I can
Yes.
You aren't stunned, which is incapacitated. And we're gonna go with a dreadful glare.
Is this this isn't fright, is it? It's different.
No, this is a paralyze.
Got it.
Does they even have a fright?
Oh,
Nice. Mummy Lord has no way to frighten. Interesting. Kessie, it is your turn.
I go pick it. I get full movement when I'm picking carry, right?
Yes.
Due to being a Dwarven jujitsuist.
Takara, you feel something grab you around your waist, and you look down and you don't see anything.
I'm gonna just. You're gonna have a little. You can get a little Kessie whisper of, "Don't worry, I got you."
Takara folded in half over Kessie. Her fingers might be touching the ground, and her toes might also be touching the ground.
Okay.
Do you see where
All right, you want to exit combat? And
Yeah, I
Takara
get out.
with
I
you?
get the fuck out.
All right, so
I go
you're
100
going
feet,
to-
which is out of the building.
both
Like
of you
50
did
feet
that.
out. It's like nearly 50 feet out of the building.
I love how the Mummy Lord just sees Takara get folded in half and then float. float away.
It looked like some invisible hand just like picked it up like.
Now he's doing the math to try to calculate what level Dispel Magic needs to do to get rid of the fold in half and float away spell.
I throw up
Like-
pea soup and he just.
Like, is this invisible, unseen servant? But it's so. Unseen servant doesn't move like that.
Magic of
Mage hand
it's
at
a
ninth
U-Haul.
Yeah.
It's like, is that Bigsby's giant hand? What's happening? Just
Spester, are you exiting combat?
Yep.
yes,
Alright,
please.
so as you all rush out of the chamber, Spester, you take a brief glance back and you see the two stone golems walking, and they stand in the entryway where that previous giant statue was, and you see between them the mummy raises up a hand, and the stone golems turn into like molten rock that forms a solid wall completely sealing off the chamber, and the cave is closed and inaccessible. So you will need to find another route to the Shadowfell. I want to know what your kind of general strategy on doing so might be, so I can prep for next session, and then we'll end it there.
So and our misfortune, our goofy misfortune.
Man. So, good call on getting the fuck out of there.
Mhm.
And we will now instill a policy where probably Alistar takes a good long look at every lever in every dungeon before we pull it.
I mean, like, we could have been slightly more prepared for that fight, but there's not much more prepared.
No,
for
I mean I agree. We're not blaming anybody. I mean, we said pull the fucking lever, Kronk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just.
It's bad. Like, it was largely bad timing. Or like
It was
bad.
it was very unfortunate set of circumstances.
I was expecting, and Chris, don't. This isn't feedback towards you, but I was expecting a man of such prestige to maybe have a larger burial room. You know what I'm saying? Like
He had some blanking guys. He was flexing. It was an important, much more important though. I smelled the important on that lever.
Well, I'm glad you sniffed it out, but I did not.
I think I could have taken him.
I think so
No.
too. But I'm sensitive to dying. So.
I do want to answer to what y'all are doing next, but then I have some comments, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Finding some library. Maybe we could go up to. I have some interest in like going up to Valai or something for information. We know that they're nerds. Or just like going. I don't know. Like that's my first thought. Going somewhere that has Bidzil, like one of these bigger cities that wasn't completely affected by the recent war, and trying to get information out of that. That's my out.
Or if y'all want to throw down some intelligence checks or something, I
Yeah.
can provide some guidance.
Yeah.
Takara would she still has the ability to sending stone Lilavati.
Mm-hmm.
So she would ask. There's a giant library in Aeon, so she would ask if it was possible to get some info from fucking what's his name, Vareb, at the library there, and she would also ask if she has a way to contact Balakai, so that maybe we can just ask him directly. Hey, how the fuck should we get to the Shadowfell?
Hello, it me again, back with the sales pitch. Another of the boons you may request is
Oh, sure.
gain esoteric knowledge of a rarity determined by the potency of your offering.
Yeah, whoring ourselves out to Mother is I'm super into.
Still got Angel's blood, baby.
Yeah. Angel blood or
I got a bottle with a worm in it.
All right, you want to offer
Hunting
up
things.
some angel's blood and see what Mother has to say about ways to get to the Shadowfell?
Well, considering how you have jumped on that option, I think we should just for
Consider other
the
options.
plot.
Oh,
Yeah.
for the plot. Yeah. Oh, you're saying for the plot. Your immediate response. Mine is like terror, but yeah, for the plot seems right.
I mean,
No, absolutely.
if we're only exchanging knowledge, I want that more than I want this bottle of Angel's blood.
Yeah.
Where'd you even
Okay.
get that from anyway?
Somewhere.
Yeah. That's
Don't ask, don't tell.
No, it's when
I don't know,
freaking
probably that angel died when
yeah.
Sir Coben killed that angel
That's exactly what it was.
and almost wrote upon the wrath of the gods.
we
Yeah.
are fine with that. That's not so bad. We're trying to get
Well,
there. We're
That is
searching
our
out the Wrath of the Gods. Yeah. That's the game we're playing.
So, I mean, if y'all want to do that instead of the other stuff, I'll give up this Angel blood.
Yeah. We can certainly try. I mean,
Would the angel's blood be enough to get that type of information?
That was the
It
question.
will get you useful information, but it's not enough to, like, teleport you there right now.
Yeah, no, that's the game. Is the
Yeah.
if we know where to go.
Hello, it's me again, the salesperson. You could double down.
Well, here's a codex incalculable,
Oh, there's an offering. Fucking hell, Jesus
which if
Christ!
it leaves this plane,
Bad things happen.
You turned those in already.
no, I actually didn't. I kept one,
Oh yeah.
and so it wouldn't actually do anything. Well, as Chris may correct me, but as far as I understand, there's still one on this plane, even if I take this one off of this plane. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone into the Shadowfell holding it, because then that would remove it from the plane.
All right. So here's as you're discussing this, you hear a. Wait, let me see if I got better music. We're in a different.
I also have Book of Command, which is the thing that kills Fey Titans.
Oh God, yeah.
Mother would want that.
So what I'm going to ask you to do is pick something as your initial offering, and that'll start a conversation, and then you can offer additional things to get more value and see how she reacts.
Blood.
All right, so you offer up the angel's book, and it vanishes in a puff of pink sparkles. And you hear a ringing noise, all of you, and then silence, and then a ringing noise again. Oh, hello, it's wonderful to hear from you again. What can I do for you?
Mother, it seems like we've reached some trouble on our quest and gonna ask for help.
That's what I'm here for. And you hear the sound of, like, someone drinking something through a straw.
Angel smoothie.
How can I help?
That's like $100 at Erewhon.
It's organic.
Sure is, bud.
So we're currently looking for a way to the Shadowfell. and we were wondering if you knew any other ways in.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, there's a portal right over in New Jersey. Sorry, what was that? Oh, no, that actually got shut just now, so that won't work. Back to the material plant for that one. So, your next best bet, let's see. Do you have any objects that might be drawn to the Shadowfell for a particular reason? Any particular reason? Either being from there or having some connection of a magical nature to anything in the Shadowfell?
Alright, don't you have a few of those?
Do I?
The armor might have some.
Oh, yes, maybe, but I cannot give that up. I need it.
What is it that you have?
I have I don't know actually if it is connected to the Shadowfell or not, but I have this armor where I know one of its siblings is. Perhaps it is drawn to its siblings.
Armor. Does it have a name?
The crown of the first king.
Right. Just the crown?
No. I also have a shield.
Okay. If you give me both of those, I'll send you there to the Shadowfell right now.
That would be very helpful, but unfortunately I need this to accomplish my goal.
Alright, well, if you
But I hear that you do have the power to send us to the Shadowfell right now.
with
Yeah,
a proper conduit and, a satisfying arrangement.
Sidebar. I realized I grabbed my mic and pulled it away, but you can hear me either. Where did we get the book of?
Right now.
Where did we get the Book of Kaland again? Where did that come from?
Got it in
That
Nigeria.
was in New Jersey. Yeah, when we first arrived there.
We didn't get it from Mother, did we? Because that would.
No, oh, I'm sorry. That was from that mask guy.
One of
What's his
the lords of New Jersey.
That's it.
Okay.
I don't remember which one.
Well, then she may not care about this at all, but I'll just try it. Because we have. This is a secret, but we have two of them. I think actually Alistar is the other one.
I believe so. Yep.
Okay, back in character. What I do have is a curious magical item that is a record of something you might be interested in. It is the Book of Kaland.
How'd you come across that?
Well,
We just asked ourselves that question.
fortunately, I know.
Basically, what I'm asking is, like, do you give her the name of the person you got it from? And I don't remember what the name is, but that would change how she reacts if you give her the name.
Alistar would remember the name.
Yeah, you would.
Zing pow.
Who gave it to
So then-
us?
Maybe that's a question Alistar can answer if he so chooses.
I might be able to find it.
New Jersey politics. Do I want to
Perhaps-
involve myself?
Yeah.
Do I want to implicate myself in that drama?
You remember that
Uh.
entire arc, Chief? They drug you into it day one.
Well, listen, once you leave, you don't exactly want to go back, okay? It was a very traumatic experience. We're kind of done at this point.
I think that's always
no.
better, though. You just need a vacation there more.
Yeah, I mean, we were only gone for what, a year? Not much help happened during that
Oh my
time.
god.
And things ended
a
up just
fucking
fine.
mess. That's a lie, and you know it. I can hear the lying in you.
Hee hee.
Sarcasm was very implied. Yeah. I tell I think it was not the Hedgehog Court. It was the leader of the other court. That's Liam saying it, not Alice.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Exactly.
I'm trying to find where my notes are. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the leader. It was just one of the other random members. Like, oh, it
Maybe
was
like
like
strong.
No, it was like something
strong
the
guy?
Toad stage.
Yeah, I was like
Let's go with
out
that.
in like a garden or something.
All right, it's the Toad sage gave it to you. I don't think that's his actual
That's right.
name, but he was something related to that. But it was one of the people who's invisible except for just the mask.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. But yeah, I give Mother
The information she wants.
Yep.
Good choice.
That's not gonna come back to bite me.
Yeah.
Nothing will go wrong. Why would anything go wrong? Why would you
just for
imply
the
something
informational
like that?
purpose, just to elucidate any gaps, it was given to us as a boon to assist us in our fight against the Spider Queen thing.
I would also like to ask Mother to refrain from mentioning my name directly if such circumstances arise within the Feywild.
Oh, if you want me to keep your name out of my mouth, what do you trade for it?
Well, we have a second book of collections.
Miss Mother, there's been a second book of Calamity.
Oh. Don't worry, just keep reading Clifford the Big Red Dog to these children. Don't worry about it.
A second book has hit the Feywild.
Do y'all mention the second book or no?
No.
I don't.
Actually, never.
I'm not a part
Oh
of this
my god.
I would like to retract my previous statement.
Mind your goddamn business is what's going on. Oh my god.
Never mind. I give the name and I say nothing.
Say my name as much as you want, he says Alistar.
Careful.
Not
with that
exactly.
sentence, specifically,
So-
Alistar.
Yeah.
No. I retract.
Ow.
Retract.
Owl sorcery. Oh my god. What a mess we're in. What bullshit.
So wait, you're saying Alistar is not saying anything at all, including the name of the Toad Sage?
I'm
No.
giving the name of the Toad Sage
Okay.
and then I'm leaving it at that.
All right, so okay. So she is free to do with your name what she sees fit, more or less. So very well. Give me back my book, and I will tell you the best place to look for a Shadowfell portal, or where you might be able to find the information about a specific location. But if you have any more to offer, maybe I can tell you that location immediately, or
Let's go
send you there
gambling.
directly.
I'm tapped out, folks. Any other wondrous items are gonna have to come from you,
I got nothing.
unless I give up a concept.
I could maybe like say some cool shit to her. I don't know. I know some weird stuff. I'm not gonna give any information that Cassie didn't get herself. But like, did I see anything weird in any of my death sequences? I don't remember.
I don't think she would be interested in that.
Anything about that? Yeah. The other thing I have to offer her is like my involvement with the fucking Weaver, but I don't think I'm gonna offer that either.
She doesn't want your curse, if that's what you're talking about.
Or anything, or no, yeah. Yeah. Anything else? In that vague vicinity.
So I'll tell you.
I have a ring of X-ray vision if that's a trinket, but I don't think it's going to make a difference.
The so she's trying to get more, but you offered Angel Blood in exchange for like a direction towards the Shadowfell. So she is still on the hook to give you a direction to go in.
I'm having a fun time playing games.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm happy with the results so far, to be clear. Yeah, I can offer up like the experience of being that's actually she might be somewhat interested in the experience of being mind controlled by being under the influence of Zuktmoy. I have the person here that I think has been the most under the influence of Zuktmoy and come out on the other side, so I think that might be of interest to her.
No, I don't think that would have any value to her.
I just seeing what I am both learning. That is partially interesting because now I know what's interesting to her. If that makes any sense, like it's not. It's just Cassie trying to socialize with Green Gods mothers.
Alright, so what she'll say is, I mean, I really like that helmet and shield, but if you're not willing to give those up, then just follow them where they're leading you. They want to reunite with the other parts of the armor, and as you said, one piece is in the Shadowfell, so the helmet should tell you how to get there. Hope you've been having a lovely day, honey. It was nice checking in, and I enjoy next time you give me a call. And then you
Thanks,
hear
Father.
a beep.
Sick. That's the next.
The entity you were trying to contact is not receiving messages at this time.
The entity you're trying to contact is not on this plane of existence.
Please hang up and dial a new dimension code.
So what's the next thing I want to do?
Oh right. What are the different? Do we have lists of memories?
Oh, for the armor? Yeah. Or we can also contact Lilavati.
Yeah. There's also, I think, do we not have any of those visions? Don't give us any good hints.
Do you have them written down, Chris, or
Yeah, I do, but
do you want to go over those? Or
we can. I'm suggesting that we should also try to gather more information as well, but because really, like, I have hints as to what their locations look like, but not necessarily how to get there. So the one that's in the Shadowfell, the imagery was related to, I saw an army of skeletons marching across a desolate wasteland, which I don't even know is in the Shadowfell or not. I saw a mountain with a cave, and then there's one that's underwater.
You should have had two more than that.
I will check again. Oh, there was the one with the family who was like starving. But that's all I got.
Okay, the two that I have marked as having given to you, or maybe just didn't write them down or something. 'Cause I definitely remember mentioning this one. A city made of coral and seashell on the ocean floor. There is widespread damage, and more than half the buildings have collapsed. People swim along the streets carrying supplies and food as they begin to repair. And then the other one is a blue-skinned young man skewering a shark with a trident, as others wearing similar armor cheer.
Yep. And I remember writing that down now that you say it. So I'll
Jesse
find
has
it for
some
you.
vague idea that that's somewhere in between. That there might be in the Sea of Strife. There are people that live in the Sea of Strife that vaguely match that description.
Yeah, I mean, so if you share that information with the dude in Inion who has a library, whose name I can't remember, they can do
Reb.
some research on that.
The Reb. Yeah.
Oh, is there? The most obvious lead, like the most aggressive lead, is a underwater city that's like people starving. People starve everywhere, but
Yeah, and that is clearly not in the Shadowfell.
yeah, so that's
The
tempting.
one that's in
so.
the one that's in the Shadowfell. All I really know about it is that it's surrounded by an army of skeletons, and it's a desolate wasteland.
But those other paths might be paths to the Shadowfell because that's how you get to. Because that's where it's trying to show you ways to get to its other side pieces, which are in the Shadowfell. Does that make sense?
Maybe I never got confirmation if those.
The implication I just got from Mother was that is the path. So
Okay.
But that other interpretations seem valid.
Well, what do y'all want to do?
I kind of like the idea of going underwater. That seems like a good excuse to go just do a silly thing. It's a little far away, but we have resources now, so it's not that bad to move travel. But if anyone else wants to do something else, one of those other options, if something stood out, if any of those other places stood out to anyone else that they would like to do, I'm down to do that.
You want to make some skill checks on any of that information you can as well.
Oh yeah, also getting people. We should maybe get that one is easy to get research done about. We're not exactly none of us are smart, right? Like we are not research. No one in the current party is a researcher.
I'm kind of a researcher.
Okay. Then researchy boy.
I will. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Your question. Did I recall correctly that there was sort of a library or study in this abandoned town?
There are lots of the houses have like dusty bookshelves with books that are mostly rotten or faded with time. No, not that good.
Okay.
But like not in any active use or being maintained much.
Okay. My thought process would be, since this place was already so close to one opening to the Shadowfell, maybe there would be some sort of mention of another path that we could take.
You can certainly make a skill check and see if you find anything.
Okay. In that case...
Real quick, I forgot to ask. Did I lose the book, or did she just want the name of the person that had it?
If you give her the Book of Kaland, she would give you more information. The information
for sure.
saying, okay.
Oh, did we not do that? We would have...
I'm sorry.
Like we...
Yeah.
All right.
No, I definitely would have given her the book.
Yeah, well, and that...
ringing again.
All right, I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad because I had the thought. I was like, she kind of went backwards on that, right?
The
But I didn't want to
the
challenge
hint
her.
of follow what the helmet is telling you was just for the angel blood. So
Okay,
yeah, we'll
okay.
we'll retcon a little bit and say you gave her the book. I think we just kind of got lost in the conversation there.
Yeah.
And she will tell you that well, if you're looking for extraplanar travel, the best place to find out more about that and ways to access other planes will be in Celeveral. So I recommend you head there.
Which is the half underwater city.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Sick. We did it.
We have a boat journey
Okay.
in our future, perhaps.
Or, wizard journey or many other options. But yeah, boat journeys are fun.
I just like the idea of it.
All right.
How many hexes can Kessie swim by her?
Each hex is 30 miles.
Holy shit.
I think Kessie can swim several of those.
It's just a day of travel per hex, basically.
You think you
Alright.
can swim 30 miles in a day?
I mean, I don't know if she can swim 30 miles in a day. I mean, Kessie is like, I think Michael Phelps doesn't have a a +5 athletics. Like, maybe he has a
I don't know.
+5.
He's not classified as humanoid.
He has more gold medals than anyone in history. I think he probably has maxed out the skill.
No,
He has triple expertise in athletics with a 13 strength.
No, that like it's like my character can like lift buildings. Like Michael Phelps is base human. Like
I don't know. This is kind of an apples to oranges thing.
Sorry,
I don't
just
know.
one more thing I want to nail down before I. So I'm assuming y'all are going to take like the most direct path, probably heading through
Yeah.
Tuari and Bidzeal to get to Celeveral.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. Didn't want to like tell y'all what to do, but just want to make sure that
Yeah.
I know what to start prepping for next time. All right, cool. So we'll end the session there.